Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, episode 3 of the Home Theater Step-by-Step series. And today we're going to talk about sources, but I'm going to give you a quick little update on the room itself. So let's go check it out. So as you know from the previous video, we went and extended the sound of the TV with powered speakers by SVS. These are the Prime Wireless Pro speakers in the white finish. Now, something that you might notice is that we changed the TV. This is now the TCL QM9K at 75 inches. Finally got it set up, and one of the cool parts is it does have a pedestal stand. So as I put that TV on the stand, I was also able to push the stand further back toward the wall. So now we've got an effective extra foot of space, which is great. And now the only thing is this room screaming for a rug. Oddly enough, I did find a rug shop nearby. So if you guys want me to bring you along for rug shopping, let me know down in the comments. One of the most important parts about a home theater is calibration. So don't forget, we've got a 10% off sale going on with the Spatial Audio Calibration Toolkit. Get that at spatialcd.com while this series is going to get that discount. On the back of the TCL, we've got 4 HDMI ports. So essentially what's happening here is that we've got 3 sources plugged into the TV and then the audio going out through the blue HDMI cable. This means that the TV is the hub of all of the sources. It's showing the video and then the audio is going out through the blue HDMI. Now you're probably wondering why you would want to change sources, or why do you need any more sources? You run the apps on the TV, and that's pretty much it. Like, what else do you need to do? Basically, I have TVs that I'm going to review. Now, the TV here in the TV room went from a Sony to a TCL, and the TV upstairs is an LG. So the big problem that I see with all of this is that I don't have any standardization in where the apps are, where they're located, because all of the TV operating systems are different. So what do? I use the Apple TV. The home screen on the Apple TVs are pretty much the same thing. So now the TV upstairs and the TV downstairs, I don't have to guess where the apps are or anything like that. Now there are 2 types of sources. One is going to be the streaming and one is going to be physical media. So let's go over the streaming sources right now. What are streaming sources? I'm sure you guys have heard of these: Apple TV, Roku Ultra, and Nvidia Shield Pro. These are the ones I have here in the house. But you've got other options like a Fire TV and all of those things. When you are choosing sources like these streaming boxes, make sure that they support Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, and for those of you that want to run Plex and run the pass-through for Dolby Atmos from a Plex server, make sure you go ahead and pick up the Nvidia Shield TV Pro. And on the flip side, we have physical media sources. Blu-ray player, we've got something like an Xbox Series X, we've got a PlayStation 5. Now, of course, the other one that I have that I use in both locations is the Dune HD. What is a Dune HD? Well, upstairs, I have a NAS drive, that is a network attached storage drive. Now that drive is important because I can now back up my physical media onto the drive and stream a movie to multiple locations in the house. So I have a Dune HD down here in the TV room and I have one upstairs. Am I gonna watch 2 movies at the same time if I'm the only one here? Probably not. Now I know what you're gonna ask. Why would you wanna spend the time to buy the discs, rip the discs, and then set up this NAS drive, which is gonna need like 4 or 5 hard drives, and it's a high upfront outlay of cash. Definitely, I get it. But just look what happened in 2025. Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO Max, Peacock, Apple TV, and Fubo TV raised their prices. And we all know what happens. The price is gonna go up and they start removing content. So the thing you might wanna have Netflix for or HBO Max for will magically vanish. Perfect example is the show Westworld. I love the show, it's on HBO, and I just happen to have all the discs backed up on my NAS from when I purchased them. So they pulled the show off the streaming service, off all platforms, whether it's Roku, Apple TV, Nvidia Shield, whatever you use. And now I can't watch it unless I use the discs or purchase the disc, but I've already have those and they're in my NAS drive. So that's the big deal. Physical media is going to have better quality audio and video wise. And when you pay for something, you keep it. It's not like you have to rent it with these streaming services and then figure out like, oh, well, one day the show you love or the movie you love is just gone. Let me know down in the comments if your favorite show or movie has been removed from a streaming service that you pay for monthly out of the blue. And what did that feel like to you? Because to me, that feels like a big ripoff. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. That's the difference between physical and streaming sources. Now, remember the major part about this series. These are all steps, and you can stop anywhere you like, or you can just not do one if it doesn't apply to you, or if it's something that it just doesn't fit within your scale of what you're trying to do with your home theater room or your TV room or whatever it is. I just wanted to go over sources and how the TV is used as the hub for all your sources, and that'll make sense in a few later videos. One of the things I'm really liking about the setup right now is the use of just the remote control. I'm not always playing Call of Duty, and I'm not always watching a movie from my NAS server. For instance, I'm watching like some Netflix show. I can pick up the TCL remote, turn on the TV, select the input for the Apple TV, and then it turns on the Apple TV. The sound going to the SBS powered speakers is controlled by the volume up and down of the remote control. And all the functions to navigate in the Apple TV are also used with the remote control. Now, of course, if I want to watch a movie from the NAS, I have to use the Dune HD remote. Or if I'm playing Call of Duty, I got to pick up the controller for the Xbox. That's how I have everything set up right now, and I really, really am liking it, because there's less remote controls to deal with. And that has to do with like the HDMI CEC, which is kind of finicky sometimes, but right now with this setup, it's just working and I'm loving it. Let me know how many sources you're using in your setup, or if you're just using the apps in the TV, because that's totally fine, totally fine. Upcoming episodes will include integrating a subwoofer into the system, and we are getting into some other fun home automation stuff. So definitely subscribe up. This is a great series. I'm so excited to keep having these videos come out for you guys. Let me know what other aspects of home theater you want me to cover, and I'll try to work those in. See you in the next one. Peace.
Me.